Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this day two session of GST reconciliation in Excel. Yesterday, in the first session, we discussed how we can do the reconciliation using VLOOKUP, and I showed you how you can see the differences. And today, we are going to cover the second part of it, wherein we are going to uh, automate this process of writing formulas or getting the reconciliation done. Okay, so I am going to share my screen now. Okay, and I'll show you the working first, and then I will share the code also with you all so that you can apply that code and try the results for yourself. So I'm just sharing my screen. Just let me know if the screen is visible to all. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, what we had done, just a quick recap of what we did yesterday. So we had taken the data from books, which is this data, and similarly, we had taken the data from GST portal. Okay, and now both these data we are going to reconcile. So this we have to make sure that the headers are same and the data is in the same format. Now, yesterday I told you that that formula we were applying VLOOKUP, it was not working because the data is in a table format. So what I will do is I will just remove this table format. I'll say convert to range. I'll convert this to a range. Okay. So now this is no more a table. Although it is looking like one, what we can do is we can remove the formatting also. So I will clear the formats. And now again I have to convert the date into a date format because when I remove the format, the date also gets converted into a number. So anyone, what is the shortcut key to bring the date into the right format? Anyone? If you remember,
Control Shift 3.
correct. Control Shift 3 will convert our date into a date. Okay, fine. So see, this is something which is to be done. Like you extract the data from your books, you extract the data from your GST, and you make sure that the columns are similar. Okay. Now, Jyoti, you had asked something. Jyoti, if you have some data wherein you have downloaded from the portal
Yes,
and
sir.
you know, and if you can just remove the like confidential part of it, and if you can share that sheet, then I'll show you how you can automate the process of cleaning it. Or did you try it on macros? You were asking something, so we can discuss that afterwards at the end of this session. Okay. So now, what we have done is we have created four columns: difference in taxable value, difference in integrated tax, difference in CGST and SGST, central tax and state tax. Now, what we were doing yesterday is we were creating a VLOOKUP and then we were getting the values and then we are applying the difference and then we are finding the difference, right? Now, uh, Kalpana has automated this using macros. Okay, so I was traveling, I asked her, and she had done this job. Now, let me first show you, and then she will explain the process of how she got the code and how she did. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to just go to developer tab and macro section, and there is a macro already inbuilt in this file. Now, I'll just run the macro first. Now, once you run the macro, within a fraction of 5 seconds, I guess, or not, or more than 2 seconds, I guess, we got the result and the reconciliation is complete. Here, it is showing that all these invoices not found in GST and not found in GST, and all the other is showing differences. Okay, where there is a difference of zero, that means there is no difference as such, and there are some differences. Okay. So within fraction of seconds, we are able to get this reconciliation done. And now what we need to do is we just need to filter on remove the zeros and that's it. So here, these are the invoices not found in GSTN and these are the differences. So how does it look, everyone? And there are no formulas. You will not be able to see any formulas behind this, right? But the second part, Kalpana, what we can do is here also that should happen. That something which is there in GST and not in the books because you have done one part of it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So now you explain how you are done. So okay, I'll just stop sharing and this part you explain and then we'll try to work on the other part as well.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sure, sure. Yes.
So I'm stopping sharing my screen. You
Yeah,
can yeah take it from here.
వెళ్ళి మాట్లాడుతున్నా. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so this is the code, but yeah, don't get afraid with this code. We can make this, develop this code with simple steps using our new technology, ChatGPT. So I also took the benefit from there only. I know like basics of VBA, so I just talk to ChatGPT. Okay, this is what I want. So as a good friend, it has given us this code, very beautiful code, which saves lot of time for us. Okay,
Exactly.
so yeah. uh,
Yeah. So what prompt you had given to ChatGPT to generate this code?
Yes, sir. So, I hope like everyone comfortable with ChatGPT. I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
whatever we don't know, we can just add it here. It will guide us step by step.
Hmm.
So, at initial stage, so I just asked, this is my query. Okay, so what is my query? So this is my query. Okay,
Hmm.
so I need help to create a macro with below use case. We have file GST data in Excel sheet 1 from, from Tally and sheet 2 from GST website.
Hmm.
Now we need to reconcile 4 columns in these 2 sheets and give differences in 4 new columns in sheet 1.
Hmm.
4 reconciliation columns are, I'm just specified what are the columns I want to reconcile. Okay, I just given the column names.
Hmm.
So it just given me the basic code. Okay, so it understand, okay, this is what I understand. So this is this. So it is telling me, so this is the sheet 1, sheet 2, and you want to compare these two and the reconciliation logic. It automatically took invoice number. Okay, I haven't mentioned in the query,
Exactly. Right.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So then, so it also told me how to apply this macro. So it's still okay, go there and insert module, all these things.
Right.
And this is the code it given,
Hmm.
right? So this is all the code. So this is the first prompt I given to ChatGPT and we get this answer. Then I try to modify it. Yes, Jyoti.
So Kalpana, I just have a question. Like, did you add the sheet as well
Yes.
in this
Yes.
prompt?
I am
Okay.
going to that level. Yeah, next one I
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. So, till now I haven't given any sheet details. I said I have an Excel sheet 1 tally data, sheet 2 GST data. Just compare these 4 columns. Okay. Now it is showing this is the what I have done. So just see what are all these things. Okay. Now here I mentioned my first sheet name with tally data is this and second sheet name with GST data is this. Okay, please write the code with this. So it automatically took these 2 names and you can see it added the sheet names over here. Okay, so
Right.
then it started like whatever it has given. Okay, so uh, now I just again, see, it is just like refining the query. Like, okay, whatever we want, we got now basic steps. Now, to get more detail, I said, okay, now give me the differences in new columns. I mentioned the column names. I want differences in V, W, X, Y. Okay, and in the sheet, this sheet. Okay, so it just modified the code and it added the new column names here. You can see here, right? It added new column names V, W, X, Y, and it populated the code. Now, to tweak it more, so I said, okay, now you just rename my
Yeah,
new columns.
right.
Okay, so that with like differences. I mean, so I clearly again tell, okay, these are my values in these columns. Like suppose in your case, in your file, maybe taxable value in some different columns. Okay.
Exactly.
So again, here I specified I have taxable value column in E, integrated in F. So you take all these 4 columns, which are same in both files. So again, it build a code for us. Now again, I specified invoice number in column C. Okay, so it is just like giving more and more details to the basic query. Okay, so then I added, okay, it is working good. So now you just tell me, okay, one more request. When the invoice number is not found in GST data, in 4 columns, give me the message like invoice not found in GSTN. Okay, so that's how it added whenever the invoice number is not found in GSTN portal. So it added invoice number not found. And finally, I said, okay, you give column name like whatever the respective difference. Like if it is a taxable value, difference in taxable value. If it is integrated tax, difference in integrated tax. So I told that, okay, respective names you give to this column. So finally, it given our final code. So it added everything, whatever we said and whatever we want. And it added the new columns automatically with the column names. And one more thing, invoice not found, all these things it completed successfully. So I just added, so whatever the sheet we have, okay, so I just copied that code into Notepad first. Then here, go to view.
Yeah, in the view, you'll
Okay,
get developer macros.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, or developer also. Yeah, developer
right.
I haven't added, right? So I just go to macros, view macros. So you can just add it here. Now, if I want to, if in your case, if you want to add any new
You
macro,
will
give
have a
some name.
option of create, right?
Yes, yes. So
Exactly.
click on create. So it will create a new module and you just copy the code here. Then click on this button, run. Okay, so this will run automatically.
Correct. Now, very good, Kalpana. And see, it is not very easy process. She had explained very beautifully. But see, how many times she had given the instruction to ChatGPT to refine the code. Okay. So you have to be little patient. People feel that AI is there and we can do a lot of things with AI. Yes, you can do. But you have to train your model. You have to give what you want exactly. And until you get the final result you wanted. Now, Kalpana, I want you to modify one thing in the code. So far, it is taking the data and doing the reconciliation and giving us the result in the GST sheet, the data as per
Mm-hmm.
GST, right? I want the book in the books. I want it to give the result in the GST sheet also, stating which are the invoices are not there from the books. Okay. So we
Okay,
can have
yeah.
two-way reconciliation, one with the books and this thing. Yeah. So you understood what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. So
Right.
I'm just picking column names. So which
Right.
column we can
Yeah.
give that.
So you can start from UVWX. Yeah.
Yeah,
UVWX.
UVWX. Yeah, yes.
Right. And this will be a live demo for everyone.
Okay.
Right.
So far, any questions anyone have? I know it is very like
Yeah,
basic,
so
right?
if you want to understand the process, see, now she is doing it from starting, and I will let her only do because she has done so much. So you only continue, and I'll explain. wherever it is required. And if you have any questions, you can put whatsoever question you can have. If you don't know how to install a macro or something, we can help you with that. But
Yes.
okay, so this file I already shared with you, so you can already try this. What I will do is I am sharing the code in the chat box. I had already saved it in the Word file. I'm just sharing that Word file to you all in the chat. Okay, so you can write this code in the macro and try and running that with at your end. Okay, you can try with your own data also, but your data has to be in the same format which we have provided, and it shall work. So I'm just sharing that macro file with you. Yeah, so macro. So I've shared this file in the chat. You can download it and copy it, and then so now she has given some command to GPT, and it is working on the code. The code is there. Now I'll explain, and Kalpana, I'll just tell you how to activate that developer tab also. You also do that.
Yeah, yeah.
So it will be a demo for everyone. Those who do not see the developer tab, what you need to do is you need to go to the file menu. So go to the file menu,
Yes, no.
and in the file menu, you go to options, and in the options, you will see customize ribbon. Yes, in the customize ribbon on the right hand side, customize the ribbon. You can see that the after automate developer is there,
It
but
is
is
unchecked.
unchecked. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you just put a check on this and click on OK. As you do this, you will see a developer tab on your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to the developer tab, and now the second option is macros.
Yes.
Yeah, so it will open the same window which is there, and then there is one macro already developed. Yeah.
After doing message make
Yeah, so Prasad sir wants us to repeat. Can you just do one more time? Go to file menu and options, Kalpana.
yeah, okay. Yeah. So
I'll
file.
put this in the chat also. File and options.
Yes.
In the options, you have to go to customize ribbon. In the customize ribbon on the right hand side, customize the ribbon and then tick on developer.
Yes.
That's it. And click on OK. Okay. So now, have you pasted updated the latest code? So how would
In
yeah.
yes, yes. It is here in the latest code.
To remove or clear the formatting, Jyoti, what you need to do is you go to the home tab. In the home tab, there is a option. Yeah, go to the home tab, and there is a rubber-like material here.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, you just select the entire thing and just clear formats. That will clear the formatting. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Now you can go to developer and macro and edit that code. Sorry. And I'll also show you how to add a button so that when we click on the button, the reconciliation should happen. So it will look
Yeah.
pretty also.
Uh,
Edit, click on edit.
okay. Edit. Okay.
Yeah, it will open the window. Yes.
Okay. So
You
we are
can
going
select
to
everything
run
and
this now.
delete this, and you can put the updated one over here.
Acha, okay.
Or maybe what you can do is you can insert a new module and put that module into that. So
Yes,
recon two
yes.
we can call it. So you go to insert in the same, you close this window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And now click on in. Yeah, now you copy the code. The already it is there.
Yeah, it's already there, right?
So everyone do that. Check your developer tab and in the developer tab, activate macros and that code I've already shared in the chat. You can copy that code and see if it is running. The practice file is also there with you all. If someone doesn't have the practice file, I can share it one more time over here.
Sir, can I ask one thing?
Yes, please.
Sir, as I opening the developer tab and goes to the macros, the create option is not activated.
The create option is not activated. No, in the developer tab, when you go to macro, it will open a module. Kalpana, can you show that?
Yeah.
Wait,
So
if you're, yeah. So, yeah.
let me just
You just
close
close this
this.
visual, close this visual basic. And now you go to developer, yeah, click on macro. Okay, so are you getting this?
Yes, sir, I'm getting this.
But the create option is not coming, right?
Yes, sir.
So now what you do is you close this, Kalpana. Press Alt F11.
Mm.
Alt F11. Yeah. So, Aditi, you also press Alt F11. This will
Okay,
open
sir.
this window where you can write the code,
Okay, sir.
right? Or there is one more way. You close this window, Kalpana. Instead of clicking the macro, you click on the first icon that is Visual Basic. So
Yeah.
here also you will get the same window. The shortcut key
O-
is Alt F11, Alt F11. I'm putting it here to write the macro.
Okay.
Now you copy paste that macro here, and Alt F8 is to run the macro.
Yeah. I'll So I just copied the macro and pasting it here.
Right.
So the macro name, as I already have reconciliation data
Put the
in my
one.
macro
Yeah.
list. Yeah, I'm just making it one. Just deleting this first thing. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
But is this the one which is the updated one?
Uh,
No, I guess.
yeah, let me just
It is?
check.
Okay.
Taxable difference. Yes. Invoice not found. Yes, sir. This we can use.
Okay, fine. So you close this window now. Or yeah, you can save it
Save
first
this.
and then close it.
Close this. Okay.
Now,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, click on macro and now it will show two
One
macros.
second. I
Second one.
will remove the data.
Remove this. Control minus you can also do. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So now go to macros. So this is the macro we just created, right? So I
Right.
renamed it data one. Okay. So I'm just running it. Click on select that macro. Click on one second. Okay. This is the trick I want to show you all. So select the macro and click on run.
Okay, you have to
So
delete
it,
one end function. It has written
yes.
twice. So just delete one.
Okay. Now save this. So go to macros. select the macro, click on run. Okay. Yeah. So the moment we click on macro, it's completed the work. Okay. So it also gives the message reconciliation completed.
But it has done the reconciliation in the books sheet only. We wanted
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes,
GSTN sheet.
yes.
So I think you have to revise this code. Or you
Yeah.
try the other macro one, no, the other one.
The other macro also same,
Same.
everything
Yeah.
same.
So you
Yes,
need to update them.
yes, yes.
And by the
So,
time everyone, those who are trying, you
uh-huh.
put your status in the chat whether you are able to do this much part or not. Now she is writing it. The code is working good. Now, yes, I want to do reconciliation in the sheet. Sheet name is 2A as per GSTN. Using the same logic. And add one more thing. And also, and also, yeah, I want to create a new sheet. I want to create a new sheet which shall compile the data from the newly added columns. You can now specify the column names or in the newly added columns from both the sheets, from sheet 2A as per books and 2A as per GSTN. You can copy it from the above chat maybe. Yeah, from both sheets 2A as per books, yeah, and 2A as per GSTN. And the new sheet should be named as reconciliation result.
Okay, GST
Yeah,
reconciliation.
GST reconciliation report, you can say. Right. And just mention that only remove the rows where the difference is zero. And from the this report, yeah, remove the rows where the difference is zero in the new sheet created. Yeah. Now see what it gives. If this works successfully, then we'll launch this in the market. For this year, we'll provide free. For next year, we'll charge. This is what big companies, IT companies do actually. They understand the problem, they come out with a solution, and then you need to pay for the solution. This you can do freely also. Okay, now let's see. You can click on copy code. Yeah. Press F11.
Yeah.
Alt F11. Yeah. Yeah. Now you see which, yeah, you change then. This is the one only. So this is right. You can replace this, select this, delete everything, and then
Yeah.
paste that code. Yes. And save it now.
Reconciliation
Change.
GST.
Call it the one. Okay. Now, wait. One more thing I want to show before we proceed. Okay. Now, what we will do is come to this 2A as per books. Delete these columns V2's Y.
Delete completely.
Yeah. Control minus you do.
Okay.
Yeah. Now in the Z column, okay, just go to the Z column. Okay. Go to insert. Yeah. Now in the insert, you will do, uh, sorry, go to developer tab, not insert. Go to developer tab.
Button you want to.
Yeah. So now go to insert in the developer tab. Yeah. And then the first one you choose button. Yeah. And draw a button over there. Yeah. A little bigger. Yeah. And this you can give start Rico. Yeah. Just name it as start Rico.
Macro name, right? First. Okay.
Acha,
Here.
first is the macro name. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So this is fine. Okay. Click on OK. Now rename this button name as start macro. Edit text. Click on edit text. Yeah. Start Rico. Start GST Rico. Yes. Yeah, that is okay. All right. Yeah. From books, you can say, because it will do from books, right? Okay.
I'll just edit it.
Yeah.
It's actually taking so much text space actually.
So this is how you can create a button, and you can assign the macro to the button, and what it will do is you don't have to press Alt F8 and you don't have to go to a macro and all. You just click on this button and it'll do the work. And people who don't know this, they will be uh, taken aback. What is happening? So you created a small software in Excel.
So it does not remove the zero rows.
No, sir. Actually, she has
It,
done the first code. In the second code, it will do.
But
Yeah.
yes, okay, okay.
So create that. Try to run this code also, Kalpana.
yeah.
Now the second code should get all the reconciliation. Create a new sheet also. Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
see. Script out of range.
This is what I want to tell. So there is space at sheet name. So okay, so we have to clearly tell ChatGPT. Okay, so just with the space here.
Hmm. Correct.
Okay, so, yeah, this is what
Or
we want
you can
to
remove the space from the books, the sheet
that
name.
edit.
The other
Yeah,
way is to correct this error. So sometimes small bug can come, but we should know
right.
how to clear. That basic understanding has to be there. Run. Okay. So now this is what I wanted, and Kalpana has done this
Hmm.
very well. So now you see that GST reconciliation report is created. And we have only those entries where there is a difference, the invoice number, taxable value, as per books, as per GST, and difference in taxable value. And see how beautifully it has given both the columns and the difference column as well.
True, true. So
We are
these are
not
the
put,
data columns.
we are not
Yeah.
asked for this, right? In the
No,
code,
no.
in the
Yeah.
prompt, we are not asked. but still it has provided both the columns from the respective sheets and a summary of this. Amazing. Now, Kalpana, I want you to do one more thing. Go to 2A sheet.
Books.
Yeah, go to books. Now, suppose this is, let's say every month we are doing a reconciliation. Okay. Now, in the same sheet, some more transactions are added. Okay.
Yes.
Will it work with the added transaction also? This is what I want to check.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It will
So
add.
can you add some more rows in it? Just copy, yeah, these rows and copy paste. Yeah. And now, correct.
Now we can keep. Yes.
That is
So
okay. That is fine.
yeah. Now
And what you do is you copy the same rows in the GSTN also and remove one or two rows so as to create a difference.
uh,
Just skip the last two rows while copy pasting. That can also do. Yes. Great.
mm,
Or you can change some amount also in one.
yeah.
Yeah, in this sheet. Yeah, just change some amounts. In the tax also.
mm,
Make it 75 instead of 750. Yeah, right. Now run the reconciliation again. Save it and then run.
Yeah.
So we have added some more records and now we are redoing the reconciliation. Let's see if it is taking it.
This name is not coming, but yeah, we can just click
Yeah,
on
click
that
on this.
and
Yeah. Okay.
reconciliation complete.
Yeah, so we got the message from the last
Yes.
piece
Invoice not
and all the
found.
differences are appearing, right?
Yes.
So even if the data is changing, it is dynamically working. And in the second sheet also, you can check in the reconciliation report also.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so the last, you go to the reconciliation. What is the last row number? One in the reconciliation report, 25, I guess, or 75.
75. Yeah.
Okay, now you run the macro. So now some more rows got added.
Yes.
Hmm, okay. So any questions, anyone? Have you understood the entire process of how we can? And now, Kalpana, just update that code, the Word document, and include the other code also,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and share it in the chat.
So, the question here is that this means is the Excel chat GPT, so we have to go separately to do this.
Yes, actually, you can do inside Excel also, but for that, that integration should be there. And what happens is when we use any add-in inside Excel, which is not a paid add-in, it will not do all these things.
Okay. So separately, basically, we have to go in chat GPT and do this.
Yeah, and what you can do is you can remove your confidential data from the Excel. Okay. She has not fetched the Excel sheet. Okay. She had just given the reference. So what you can do is you can just remove the row items from the Excel, keep the headers as it is, fetch it to ChatGPT, upload it in ChatGPT, and say read the data, the structure, and now I want to do the reconciliation. Then this prompt you can give. So it will read the table, the Excel structure and all. It will create a code, and that code you can put it with the data file. The
So
file you
Excel
can
file
get.
need not to be shared in such case.
See, Excel file which is having the confidential data should not be uploaded to ChatGPT, because
Okay.
ChatGPT uses all this data, and why to put any confidential data onto
Okay.
yeah, so I will recommend not to put the actual files. Okay, although people are using it that way, they are putting uploading GST notices and income tax notices, but it is not recommended. What you can do is, if you have bought, if you have purchased, if you are taking a subscription, in that case you can upload your actual files also, because that data is not shared with other this thing.
Okay.
But otherwise, this precaution is to be taken.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was a simple exercise which we did so that reconciliation can be handled very easily. And this was an example. You can create multiple things. You can ask it to create any specific report in any format that you want. Maybe you want to consolidate the total difference for one party. You can just tell it to do that also. Say consolidate all the entries belonging to one GSTN. That can also be done. So Kalpana, we can try that also. So once you just stop here and go to the prompt, ChatGPT prompt. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I am facing a problem in initial step, basic initial step.
What? Which step?
Sir, I am not able to uh, put the code. मतलब सर वो आ ही नहीं पा रहा मतलब
ठीक है तो
alt F11.
हाँ हाँ. So I'll just allow you to share your screen. So first let us complete this, then I'll take your query. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So Kalpana, what you do is just write in the this worked, and say in the GST reconciliation report,
Hmm.
the work code worked. Yeah. In the GST reconciliation report, create a table, create a separate table, you can say, separate table just below the reconciliation to consolidate. Okay, but in the reconciliation, just show me the reconciliation report once. I think we have not added the supplier name and all this thing in the reconciliation. Is it there?
No, we had
Yeah.
invoice number.
So now it will not be able to do that. Okay, so you just write in the reconciliation report, I need the supplier name also. Yeah, so first write in the GST report, include the column of supplier GSTN and supplier name, and also date, because if we have to find out which date the invoice was, so we should have the date column also. GST number, invoice date, and supplier name. Okay, and create a separate table just below the reconciliation to consolidate the uh, records belonging to WA Business Audio. Records belonging to a single GSTN by showing the total amount as a difference for all the columns. And add a column of count for the number of records, and add a column of count for the number of records belonging to that GSTN. Let's see what it does. See, ChatGPT also talks in a way, in the same fashion you're talking. So we said thanks. Okay. So can you just move up, Kalpana?
Yeah.
See what it is saying. I'm glad to hear that the previous updated worked well. Okay. So how you talk, you will get the reply the same. Now let's enhance the GST reconciliation report by. So it has revised the thing and it has added everything. Now let us see if we can get a consolidated summary also. So it is not a like 2 minutes task and all those ads which come that you install AI and do the work in 2 minutes. It has taken an hour for us to create this. But once you invest time in creating this, the next part of reconciliation for multiple clients become just a easy thing. Yeah, save it.
Okay, it will create a new sheet.
Yeah, right. Right. Again, the same.
Name I have to change.
You change
Close
it in the
first.
sheet only. Yeah,
Sheet itself, yeah.
correct. See, a space can create a lot of issues sometimes. Right. Now it will run properly. Mhm. Still, there is some space, I guess. Yeah. No, it is not. Okay. Now let's go to the reconciliation report. Move down. No, it will not do that.
Yeah, we have to be more specific.
Yeah, we
Maybe
have
some
to.
table in some other sheet. Yeah.
So that modification to create one more report as a GST reconciliation summary report, taking data from this report sheet, combining or clubbing. But we got the supplier name and the GST number, right?
Yes.
Added to the yeah,
Yes.
right. That two columns got added. Correct. But why not the values are coming here? Because this invoice is not present, so it is not giving. Correct.
Right.
Hmm. Fine. Okay. Fine. Sorry, you're updating that code?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I updated this reconciliation report code here.
Okay. Fine. No, to get the result, we are not getting the summary result, right? So in the
Summary result code I haven't added.
okay. Fine. So let it be. We will stop here for the day, and that can be done afterwards also. Like people should try something on their own also now.
Yes.
It is a homework for everyone to try to create a summary report. We will not provide everything ready-made to you. Okay.
Anyone tried now? Just adding the
Yeah,
macro in
so now
Excel.
you stop sharing.
Yes, sir.
Aditi, you share your screen. Yeah, Jyoti, you got the answer? You got the
Yes,
result?
sir. The first macro that worked for me. So I have a small question here.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that button because today only I saw the sheet utility where a lot of buttons were there, but it was colorful, like
Mm-hmm.
having different colors. So it was so,
You can put
catchy.
a color
So can
also. Yeah.
okay, can you show us how can we?
Yeah. So, yes. Kalpana,
Yeah, 1 second, I'm
share
sharing.
your screen. And Jyoti, after this, you show us that utility also, which you're talking about. Because I think I also downloaded some utility, but I.
So it was so wonderful, and I just called them as well to have
Hmm.
that utility, and they were charging the amount. So I thought of creating on my own.
Yes.
Though I tried somehow, like it was a tedious
Format
utility.
control. Click on this. Yeah, it is a tedious process, not a easy process, but you can create. I mean, there's nothing which you cannot do, but you have to
So
put.
I'll share with you, sir. I'll share with
Sure,
you. I
sure. You
have a
share it
video.
with me. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, sure,
sure,
sir.
sure.
Rather, you should create these kind of a utility, and you should sell the utility to the chartered accountants.
Uh, People don't want to buy knowledge, actually. They want to buy solutions. So that if you want to make money, then rather sell solutions. Everyone doesn't want to learn. They want to implement just ready-made solutions. Yeah, so can you click on the button, this Kalpana?
Which one?
Yeah,
Okay.
right click on this
Yeah.
and right click on this. Yeah, format control. Yeah, and put a color, any color. Uh, think this is for font. So
Mm-hmm.
go to alignment, or is there no option of fill? Size, protection, properties. Okay. Just click on this. Just cancel this. Go to design mode. Cancel this. There is an option of design mode insert on the ribbon. Yeah, design mode. Just after insert. Top, design mode where the scale and this protector. Yeah, click on this. Nothing is happening.
Mm.
Okay, so maybe I'll explore this part and tell you. Uh, no, click on this. I got. Yeah, click on the card, this button. Right click on the button. Right click on the button. No, click on design mode. Yeah, the shape format has come on the top. If you see shape format on the top where the developer is written, after help, shape format is there. Click
Mm-mm.
on the shape format. Ha. Now, do you see this all A where the color A is the word style and all, but it is not activated. So we'll have to work out on this. But yeah, we can put colors and all these things to make it more brighter and all. There would be some option need to explore. Yeah. So that code needs to be changed. Now I think we can close this year. Okay, so this is a wonderful. This has been a wonderful exercise where Kalpana has actually worked hard a lot, and I would thank you, Kalpana, for this dedication that you have. You're not practicing, but you're helping the practicing chartered accountants by creating these kind of things.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, actually. So now we will stop this session over here. Okay, and now.